So in this video, I just want to give you a little bit more of a tour of the SchoolStack program. We showed you in a lot of previous videos a lot of these different tabs, but let's just quickly go through some of the highlights. So you can see that this is the dashboard. You have one of these. You can see here there's a drop down for the name of the class. This account only has one class, so there's only one thing listed here. But if you teach multiple sections, if you're a high school teacher, you will be able to toggle between those different classes and see different dashboards for each. So in the sticky note section, you can see you can edit this. You can add any reminders here, any quick links, notes, anything you want to share with your students. And these will actually show up on their dashboard like we looked at in the last lesson. So then you have some stats here. Again, this is a demo account, so there aren't many details, but you'll be able to see the average time on task for your students. You'll be able to see the check for understanding data. So what percentage of students fall within each bucket here, different exit ticket data, how many are correct, how many aren't, and then just the stack completion progress as your students work. Again, this will be more populated for you as you get your students on there and using SchoolStack, but doesn't have much for this demo. Then we talked about the lesson tabs, both Discover and My Lessons. We talked about the stacks. We briefly looked at the Students tab in the last lesson. So just as a reminder, again, you can toggle between different classes. If you teach different classes of students, you'll have a list of all of your students here, and you can look at their individual progress. You can see how close they are to completing their work, their check for understanding, their time on task data, and then their exit ticket data. So how are they performing? So this kind of gives you that individual student view. It'll also notify you when you have ungraded work for a student. So you can actually click on that, and that will take you to this next tab, the Inbox tab. So you can see Ella has 2 assignments here with ungraded work. She is giving an answer here, so I can say that this is correct. I can also write feedback, choose an emoji, and submit that to her. And then she'll be notified that she has some information from me. And so you will be notified again when you have ungraded work. And then in the setup tab, the last piece I want to show you is that here you can, when you onboarded, you did some of this, but here is where you would edit it. You can change your students, adding multiple students, adding a single student. You can do this by CSV upload. And you can also change and edit your subjects here. Adding different subjects for different grades, deleting subjects. So this is where you manage some of that stuff. In the next video, I will show you about some of these other pieces. Classrooms as well. You can edit, add different classes as you go. So those are the pieces that you really worked on during onboarding. And in the next video, I'm going to show you the student groups, collaborators, and caregivers information. So thanks for checking it out.